Hello and welcome to the fourth Sunday of Advent. My brothers and sisters, I hope that your period of Advent has been spiritually fulfilling for you and enriching as you've prepared for Christmas and the coming of Christ into your heart. Today, as we listen to the scriptures, we hear from Micah, who foretells or prophesies about a great leader coming from Bethlehem. And of course, we know that person to be Jesus Christ. We also hear in the story of Elizabeth in the gospel reading from Luke's gospel about how Mary went to visit Elizabeth and how she proclaimed the glory of God, and how Mary did too. She leapt with joy. Well, she didn't leap with joy, but the child in her womb leapt for joy. But I can't help but think that both Mary and Elizabeth were full of joy about the gifts that they had received. Elizabeth being barren and longing to have a child, and Mary longing for God to be in her life always, and being chosen to be the womb that bore this beautiful Son, the Savior of the world. I'm sure that both mothers were full of joy on that encounter, and perhaps maybe there was a little jumping on their part as well. In Hebrews, the second reading today, we hear about how God isn't interested in sacrificial offerings or sin offerings, but on obedience. In the Blessed Virgin Mary, we see someone who is of obedience, obedient to the will of God, even perhaps at most eventual difficulties for her. But she was obedient to God's plan in her life. As we approach Christmas, is a wonderful opportunity for us to explore the things that we need to change in our lives so that we can be obedient to God's plan. Once again, it's not to say that we shouldn't have our own plans, but that our plans should always be in concord with God's will for us. And what a beautiful thing, because when we are in concord with God's will, we will know joy and happiness. And perhaps like Mary, we can celebrate with our friends and family because we know everything's in proper balance. Once again, Christmas is a holy day of obligation, and we'll have many masses to accommodate everybody who wants to come. Starting on Christmas Eve on Monday at 4, we have one at 7 p.m., 9 p.m., 12 midnight, and then we'll have on Christmas Day itself 8, 10, noon, and 2 p.m. Look forward to seeing you all here at the St. Joseph's as we joyfully proclaim the incarnation of our Savior Jesus Christ.